Hey guys, what's up? DJ Max, and we're back with another short hunt. Coin shortage, coin shortage. Can't wait for this whole coin shortage to be lifted and I can start grabbing boxes again. But I did end up coming up with 15 rolls of quarters, 12 rolls of nickels. I think 5 of them are uncirculated. The only good part on the uncirculated ones that I picked up today is the last ones I picked up from the same location were 2019 Ps. And the 2019 P has a really nice DDR on it that you look for in the doorway of the Monticello building. So I guess that's kind of a plus. I can check them for that. I'm hoping they're the 2019 Ps. And then we got 15 rolls of circulated pennies and quite a few dimes, and I think these are all going to be uncirculated. I just grabbed them just in case. I think I noticed one roll that wasn't uncirculated. So, that being said, I'm going to tear open these rolls of dimes. Probably just dump them in a bag and move on to the next denomination. Give me a few minutes here. Well, like suspected, there was only one roll of circulated ones, and there's only 2 coins that I didn't take the time to look at them yet. I'll look at them a little bit later. You can find some nice varieties on the 68D and the 1967. Other than that, I didn't find any other years that we could look at. So I suppose I could have took the time to look through all those 2021s for a high grade MS 69 or 70 or something of that nature, but I don't like looking at dimes in the first place. So let me clear this mess out of the way. We'll move on to those 5 rolls of uncirculated nickels that I've got. Finish with the other ones, and hopefully we find some decent DDRs in those nickels. Well, they were all 2019 Ps, and I was hoping, being uncirculated like that, I was hoping to find a couple of the nice DDRs or a roll full of them, but nothing. There were some what I call hornet's nests, and what that is along the left-hand side of the building. 2018 and 2019 are known to have some pretty nice looking die chips on them, and to come across a roll of uncirculated hornet nests, as I call them, would have been really cool too, but I didn't find nothing. So that being said, let's see what we can find in 7 rolls of circulated nickels. Alright, let me pop it open, and hopefully we find some silver buffalo or something pretty cool. Well, first roll, it's not silver, it's not a buffalo, but it's in the 40s. We got a 1947 from Denver. That's a good sign. Same roll, we got one from the 50s. We got a 1959 from Denver. We're on the 5th roll of circulated nickels here. And another older one. We got a 1952 from Philadelphia. Roll 6, and where is it? Right there. I think we might have silver. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Well, it's not silver. Looks like it's a Denver mint. But it is old, 1954. That's about the 3rd find so far. Let's see if we can find something in this last roll, or these last 2 rolls. Alright, let me get back to the hunt. Well, for only being 7 rolls of circulated nickels, and from different banks, not too bad. We got 3 from the 50s, and 1 from the 40s. So, let's hope that we find something better in these rolls of pennies. Let's start off with roll number 1. Well, that didn't take long. Oop. 4 coins in on the first roll. We got our first weighty. 1951 from Denver. Wheat cent number 1. It's been a while since I found a wheat cent first instead of a Canadian. That's a 51D there, so we can check that for the D over S. Well, as you can see, I am not seeing any D over S. I think there's just some damage there. But wheat set number 1, that's a good sign in the first roll. We're on roll number 11. Got some to look for varieties. And in basic northern fashion, I just had it a second ago. Let's see here, right there. We've got a Canadian. And that is going to be a 1979. Looks like we're 1-1. 1 wheat and 1 Canadian. We're on roll 13. Just got them laid out and got some wheats there. Let's see what we got. The 1946 Philadelphia. We're on roll 14. And I didn't see this because it was forward facing, but check it out. 1909. We got a 1909 wheat cent. It's seen some better days. Let's flip it and see if we got the VDV. You're kidding me. Let's see if we can zoom in and see that a little better. I am almost positive. Yep, there it is. We've got a 1909 VDB in a roll. You can see it. Hopefully you can see it there. Right there. It's definitely seen some circulation. But that's a 1909 VDB. Too bad there's not an S there. Or is there? You can barely see the VDB. I do not see the S. Wouldn't that be something though? 15 rolls. We got a 1909 VDB. That is awesome. I'm going to have to look at it closer because there is on the 1909 VDB some DDRs or DDOs on them. Let me scope it and see what I come up with. Well, the cents are done. And I came up with 3 S's, a 71, a 70, and a 68. Let me show you something. I'm going to throw the 71 and 70 under the scope. They do have some really cool machine doubling on the date. Give me 2 seconds. As you can see on the 71, you can see the flat lines on the 19, the 70, the 1, and on the S. I don't believe these are actual doubling. I think these are just machine doubling, and it's from when they had reworked the dies, but it is pretty cool looking. And then the 70 here, kind of the same thing. Oop, let me get it over here. There we go. You can see the flat lines along the 0, the 7, the 9, and the 1, and then the S as well. Pretty neat. Not valuable, but a cool find nonetheless. No matter what, I keep my S's, so. And then, of course, we got the 3 wheats. The 51, 46, and the 1909 VDB. Pretty shocking. Finding a VDB 1909 in just 15 rolls. And then, of course, the 1 Canadian. So, the 1909 makes me excited. Hopefully we find something good in these 15 rolls of quarters. Let me grab a roll and we'll start cracking. Well, that didn't take long at all. We've already got a W. in the first roll. No privy, so it's a 2019. Idaho, River of No Return. And by the looks of it, it hasn't seen a whole heck of a lot of circulation. That's awesome. Let's see what else we can find. We're on roll 6, and yep, we got a second W. This one looks like it's seen a lot more circulation than the last. No privy, so we got another 2019. U.S. Virgin Islands, America, Memorial Park, W number 2. Well, the quarters are done, and I came across a couple of pretty nice bicentennials that I checked for the DDOs. Didn't find any. We got a 2018 Block Island, Rhode Island, DDR. I'll show you real quick, and what you want to look for is right down here between the two wings. There's some small DDRs there. And as you can see, right here is an extra wing tip. I think, not positive, I do believe this is DDR 002. It's either 01 or 02. I'm not exactly positive on that one. But got a variety. That's kind of cool. One of the die markers you can look for on these is up here on the top of the head of the bird. You can see this giant die chip up here. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's something you can always look for on those. You'll find that die chip. Sometimes you'll get the DDR, sometimes you won't. So all in all, I wish we would have found something better in the nickels, but oh well. A pretty good hunt. 2 West Points, both 2019s. Idaho and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The DDR, and I'd have to say the most exciting thing I found was the 1909 VDB. It's too bad it wasn't in a little bit better shape or have the S on it. That would have been awesome. So, like all my hunts, I'm going to post a link right up here for my eBay page. Check it out. Some of this stuff's definitely going to make it on there, so I might have something you want or need. And I price all my stuff pretty reasonable, so. Whoop. So until next time, everybody. Hopefully, even if you're only getting a few rolls, hopefully you're finding good stuff too. So until next time, happy hunting, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Here we go.